The big takeaway was, what are the 6 steps that you can do regardless if you're trying to get a project done internally or if you're trying to launch a new product? It was kind of simple, kind of simplified, kind of, broke it down into some Duplo Lego blocks, saying if you go through these 6 steps each time, you will have success, whether you fail or succeed, on knowing what that next project should be. Everything we do at Infinity is circle. We start with our objectives, we go through the process, and then we analyze. And then we put those back into the business objectives. And so these 6 were kind of in that, or part of that circle. One, you always define your business objectives. You have to know, you have to have a starting point and know if you succeed at the end. Number 2 would be resources, either internal or external. What do you have? What do you need? What do you need to supplement? What can you bring in? Number 3 are your systems in place? What do we need to do to develop or outsource? Do we have a large database? Do we need to buy it? Do we need to bring it in? Do we need somebody else to house it, to get through all that data and figure out what we're actually doing with it? You got to get buy-in from stakeholders. You guys can have the best project in the world, but if the president says no and he's not going to spend the money, it isn't going to happen. You got to start small. I just said earlier, if it's an internal project that you want to get done, try it on a colleague, try it on another division, try it something small, and then work your way up. You'll know what works, what doesn't, and it's okay to fail, but you'll fail quickly, and then you'll be able to move on from there. The last one is review and repeat. Were your objectives met? Yes or no? Why weren't they? Review the process. Put it back into your business objectives and do it again. What is the definition of big data? Well, it's going to continue to get bigger as we can store more on smaller processors, as we can link more things together. People are just going to continue to gather more and more data. I think the objective is not, or the question isn't how much data is there, how big is it, or what the future is. The answer is, how do we use it? How can you break it down to usable, functionable action items?